What's up, YouTube? Listen, family, not only is another week in the book, but we have the first 3 months in the books. And so I want to kind of do a recap and get you guys prepared for Monday, guys, because you know around here the show doesn't stop. We need to be on to the next thing. That's why we got to process what we've accomplished, reflect on what we did wrong, and begin to continue to move forward. Okay, so without further ado, guys, we got a jam-packed video, so keep it locked. Okay, guys, check it out. You already know, man, number one holding in all of my portfolios is VTI. That's no different with this one, as I try to teach and show you guys each and every day. Ticker symbol VTI. We close out the week up almost 1.5%. Currently sitting at 204.16. This is why I stress the importance of when your particular stock, no matter what it is, okay, if you're a long-term investor, when it falls and reaches below your price targets, you have to go shopping. I was pounding the table, for example, that under $200 we buy VTI, okay? And when you have a principle that is tried and true, you have made millions of dollars investing alone, okay, you do this because when you hit certain levels, you get a chance to dollar cost average. You get a chance to build out your position size. We start at 100 shares, 125 shares minimum, constantly trying to work our way toward the 1,000 shares. And when you do that, and then you have little small 1.5, 1.4% gains like this, guys, it does enormous things for your portfolio. Okay, now in this particular case, we already up $4 or $5 since the time when we talked about where to buy this at. But more importantly, today I wanted to go over the fact that on the week, guys, we are up nearly 3%. Okay, if you look at this trajectory that you see, it's just been a strong quarter to start the year. On the month, we're up 2%. But just because we wrapped up the quarter, we're going to be breaking this down. On the quarter, okay, the past 3 months, we are up 6%. And these are the reasons you hear top level investors, the wealthy, the rich, we talk about the importance of why we don't invest in banks, or we don't keep our money in banks. Because in a bank right now, those of you that don't take advantage of these things that we come on and try to teach and show every day, your money is earning 0.0001%. Okay, meaning if you had $100 in there, you might have $100.11 at the end of the year, as opposed to somebody who had $100 or $1,000 or $100,000 in here over the past 3 months. You earned at least 6% on that money. Okay, that's the kind of mindset we want you to get on. And then on average, guys, you're going to get around 8 to 10% a year. But the thing and the beauty about the stock market is that you can have some outliers, like I'm gonna show you next. Okay, but VTI, guys, continue to do the work. Make sure that under $200 you continue to load up at these levels: 197, 195, 190, 188, things of that nature, because you will bounce back and come back above 200 and then kind of go higher and higher, because ultimately the stock market is a vehicle that wants to move up. Okay, Apple, guys, is the next one I wanted to kind of cover for you. Ticker symbol AAPL. This one is sitting at $164.91. This one went on a tear this particular week. Okay, it was up at one point in time throughout the day 1.5%, but it closed the day right at around 1.5%. On the week, it was up 3%. Shout out to the money team. You guys already know we knocked this play out the park this particular week. But on the month, it was up 12%. You're not getting 12% in your bank account. This is why we invest in the stock market. This is the power of the stock market, but more importantly, where we buy our stocks. You guys already know, if you rock with me, we only touch Apple under 140. Okay, so anytime it's 140, 135, 120, any of those ranges, that's when we buy, so that we're able to take advantage of this. And the same thing, check this out, guys. Apple is up 26.5% in the last 3 months. Okay, again, I can't stress it enough. You don't and won't get these kind of results in a bank. Okay, this is the power of investing. So think about those of us like myself have hundreds of thousands in stuff like Apple, stuff like VTI. And then if you're up, for example, 26% in 3 months, okay, imagine what it does to your wealth. I just want to put that on you guys. I don't want to try to impress you, but I want to impress upon you the power of investing alone. All right. But on the course of the 3 months, guys, we have been on a tear. Apple continues to push to new heights. We may see more of that next week potentially, okay, even though we're getting pretty overextended. And then, guys, check this out. Tesla, ticker symbol TSLA, sitting at 207.65. This one was up over 6% to close out the day. On the week, guys, it was up 6.7%, nearly 7% on the week. That is phenomenal in and of itself. You won't get that in the bank. But check this out. On the month, up 2%. By all accounts, still fared pretty well. And but check this out, guys. Over the course of 3 months, the past quarter, Tesla is up 75%. It is double what something like Apple did. It doubled and tripled something like what VTI did. This is why you keep a runner or a growth stock, a true growth stock, in the mix inside of your portfolio. Because when you invest properly, or when you invest like we preach about and teach about over here, getting this at 101, riding this up to 215, okay, that's 100% return. And still, even though we pull back some, we're still sitting up at 75% to close out the quarter, okay. With that being said, guys, that takes me to my next lesson on today. I want to show you guys this. We have currently Tesla sitting at 207.65. For next week, some price targets that I want you guys to kind of have in mind will be these levels, okay? Because we're sitting here at 207, I want to show you that February 15th, we had reached a high of close of 214.24. But on that day, we went as high as 217 and got rejected and closed at around 214. We have heavy resistance at the 215 and 217 level. Tesla has not been able to breach through that level so far this year. However, 208 is the next level we are headed to potentially for next week. That if we get through that level, that opens the door for a retest of 210, but ultimately to go back to 214 and try to break through that 217 level. So to keep it clean and to make it plain, guys, next week we are looking for a test of 208, okay? If we can break through that level, then that opens the door for a retest of 210. I want you guys to play it level to level, okay? However, you need to look for potential heavy resistance at 208, definitely at 210 if we are able to get through there, but those were open door at 214. But if we get heavy resistance at 208, then look for this to just retrace the move back down to 200, back down to 197, okay? That will be what you will see shorter term. Now mind you, it can fall much further than that. You got other support levels around 190 and 188, for example, as well. So I'm going to always strategically kind of guide you on the routes these plays can take to get to their levels. It won't be linear, definitely won't be in a straight line, so I need you to understand that. But the level to the upside is 208. If we can break through 208, that opens the door for 210, but that really is our gateway to 214, which is a range of 217 in totality, okay? We would love to break that because we can really take off if we do. April is oftentimes a great month in the stock market. However, we will play it day to day. We'll play it level to level. We'll take it one day at a time, one play at a time, okay? With that being said, guys, check it out. Great job this week. I want you guys to get ready to make some money next week. If this sounds like a plan to you, please make sure you like and subscribe and join us on the journey. Listen, guys, we make videos like this every day, so if you like this one, make sure you check out the next one. Remember, most people see the end result, very few consider the journey. So do me a favor, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys grab some free stock using my link below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.